Welcome to Thrive After 60, where every day is a new beginning.
Good morning, my friends. If you're over 60 and you've ever felt that spark of life, that energy, that connection, that sense of being truly you slipping away, I want you to pause. Right here, right now, is where your story takes a new turn. I'm a physician with 35 years of experience guiding men and women just like you to rediscover the joy of living fully, loving deeply, and feeling alive in every sense of the word. Today, I'm not just sharing health tips. I'm offering you a roadmap, a way to reclaim your vitality, reignite your intimacy, and write a vibrant new chapter in your golden years. And the best part? The tools we'll explore aren't locked in a pharmacy or tied to a prescription pad. They're gifts from nature, backed by science, and they've been transforming lives for centuries. For remarkable herbs, ginseng, horny goat weed, Ginkgo biloba, and Tribulus terrestris can help unlock your circulation, restore your confidence, and bring back the warmth of connection you thought might be gone forever. But this isn't just about herbs. It's about you, your health, your relationships, your legacy. So grab a notebook, a cup of coffee, or maybe just a quiet moment, and let's embark on this journey together. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge, the inspiration, and the practical steps to take control of your health and live your best years yet. Are you ready? Let's dive in. I want to start with a question, one I've heard countless times in my 35 years as a doctor. Doctor, why don't I feel like myself anymore? Maybe you've asked it too. Perhaps you wake up with less energy, notice intimacy with your partner feels distant, or feel a quiet disconnection from the person you used to be. If that resonates, let me assure you, you're not alone. For decades, I've sat across from men and women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, listening to their stories. They share the same quiet confessions. I want to feel close to my spouse again. I'm tired of feeling invisible. I miss the energy I used to have. These aren't just complaints, they're signals. Your body is speaking to you, whispering that it needs support. And today, I'm here to help you listen, understand, and act. You might be thinking, isn't this just part of aging? Don't we all slow down? Let me set the record straight. Aging is real, but fading away is not your destiny. One of the biggest culprits behind that loss of vitality is poor circulation. As we age, the tiny blood vessels in our bodies, especially in sensitive areas like the pelvic region, can become narrowed, clogged, or less elastic. This reduces the flow of oxygen, nutrients, and vital signals that fuel sensation, response, and connection. For men, this might mean difficulty with arousal or intimacy. For women, it can affect sexual responsiveness, urinary health, or even emotional closeness. But here's the hope: your body is not broken. It's simply asking for the right tools to thrive. And nature has provided us with 4 powerful allies: ginseng, horny goat weed, Ginkgo biloba, and Tribulus terrestris, that work with your body to restore blood flow, reawaken sensitivity, and bring back the confidence that defines who you are. Let's explore each one, step by step, and I'll share not just how they work, but why they matter for your life, your relationships, and your future. Understanding circulation, the foundation of vitality. Before we dive into these herbs, let's talk about why circulation matters so much, especially as we age. Your blood vessels are like highways, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to every part of your body. In your 20s and 30s, these highways are wide and flexible, delivering everything your body needs with ease. But by 60, 70, or 80, those highways can start to narrow. Plaque builds up, vessels stiffen, and blood flow slows. This doesn't just affect your heart or brain, it impacts the delicate vessels in your pelvic region, the ones responsible for arousal, sensation, and intimacy. When these vessels are compromised, it's like a city losing power. Lights dim, connections weaken, and life feels quieter. Let's get into the science. The endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels, plays a critical role in circulation. It produces nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes vessels and promotes blood flow. As we age, endothelial function declines due to oxidative stress, inflammation, and lifestyle factors like poor diet or inactivity. A 2021 study in Circulation Research found that endothelial dysfunction is a primary cause of reduced pelvic blood flow in seniors, contributing to issues like erectile dysfunction in men and sexual dissatisfaction in women. My take? Circulation isn't just a physical process, it's the lifeline of your vitality. When blood flows freely, you feel alive, connected, and present. When it slows, you feel distant, numb, or disconnected. That's why these herbs are so powerful. They target the root cause, not just the symptoms. Herb 1, Ginseng, the circulation catalyst. Let's start with ginseng, a cornerstone of vitality in Eastern medicine for over 2,000 years. Known as Panax ginseng, or the man root, this herb is a circulation superstar. Why? Because it helps your blood vessels do their job better. As we age, the tiny vessels in our pelvic region, vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients for sensation, arousal, and response, start to narrow. This isn't just a male issue, women experience it too, affecting intimacy, vaginal health, and even urinary function. Ginseng contains powerful compounds called ginsenosides, which stimulate the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide acts like a master key, unlocking your blood vessels and allowing them to relax and expand. The result? Stronger, fuller blood flow, not just to your heart or brain, but to the areas that make intimacy possible, that make you feel connected, that make you feel you. Let's dive deeper into the science. A 2018 study in the Journal of Ginseng Research found that ginsenosides improve endothelial function by enhancing nitric oxide production, which can increase blood flow by up to 30% in some patients. This is critical because endothelial dysfunction is a major cause of reduced pelvic circulation in seniors. Another study, published in 2020 in Phytotherapy Research, showed that ginseng improves vascular health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors in aging vessels. For men, this can mean better erectile function. For women, it can enhance sexual responsiveness and comfort. But here's my personal take. Ginseng isn't just a supplement, it's a reminder that your body is still capable of vitality. It's like turning the key in a car that's been sitting too long. The engine still works, it just needs a spark. If you're ready to try ginseng, here's what you need to know. Choose Korean red Panax ginseng, standardized to at least 5% ginsenosides for maximum potency. Take 600 to 1,200 milligrams daily, ideally in the morning, as ginseng can boost energy and might keep you up if taken late. Avoid cheap blends or gas station supplements, they often lack the active compounds you need. And always consult your doctor, especially if you're on blood thinners like warfarin or diabetes medications, as ginseng can interact. Start with a low dose, like 600 milligrams, and monitor how you feel. It typically takes 3 to 6 weeks to notice changes, so be patient. Your body is worth the investment. To amplify ginseng's effects, pair it with lifestyle changes. Eat foods rich in nitric oxide precursors, like beets, spinach, and arugula. Aim for 30 minutes of moderate exercise daily, walking, swimming, or even dancing with your partner. Exercise boosts circulation naturally and enhances ginseng's benefits. And don't underestimate the power of stress management. Chronic stress constricts blood vessels, so try deep breathing or mindfulness meditation for 10 minutes a day. These small steps, combined with ginseng, can make a big difference. Ginseng is just the beginning, it starts the engine. But the next herb keeps the fuel pumping to where you need it most. If you're feeling inspired, type 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Let's keep going, this journey is about to get even more exciting. Herb 2, Horny Goat Weed, the natural intimacy booster. Next up is horny goat weed. Yes, the name brings a smile, but don't let it fool you, this herb is grounded in serious science. Known as epimedium in botanical circles, horny goat weed contains a powerful compound called icariin, which works like a natural version of those famous blue pills you've heard about. Icariin inhibits the PDE5 enzyme, a molecule that restricts blood flow to the pelvic region. By blocking this enzyme, horny goat weed helps blood vessels relax, improving circulation and sensitivity in the areas that matter most for intimacy. But unlike synthetic medications, which can cause headaches, flushing, or heart risks, horny goat weed works gently, in harmony with your body's natural rhythms. Let's explore the research. A 2019 study in andrology found that icariin improves erectile function in aging men by enhancing blood flow and reducing vascular inflammation. For women, a 2021 study in menopause suggested epimedium may improve vaginal lubrication and sexual satisfaction by supporting pelvic circulation and hormonal balance. Another study from 2022 in Journal of Sexual Medicine showed that horny goat weed increases nitric oxide levels in pelvic tissues, enhancing responsiveness without the side effects of pharmaceuticals. My perspective? Horny goat weed isn't about forcing your body to perform, it's about giving it permission to respond naturally. In a world obsessed with quick fixes, this herb teaches us patience, trust, and the beauty of gradual healing. If you're considering horny goat weed, here's how to use it wisely. Look for an extract standardized to 10% icariin for optimal potency. Take 250 to 500 milligrams daily, preferably with a meal to aid absorption. This isn't a one-night wonder, give it 4 to 6 weeks to build in your system, as the effects are cumulative. Always consult your doctor, especially if you're on nitrates for heart conditions or have low blood pressure, as icariin can amplify blood flow. And be wary of low-quality supplements. Choose reputable brands with third-party testing to ensure purity. To maximize horny goat weed's benefits, focus on stress reduction. High cortisol levels block intimacy, so try guided meditation or progressive muscle relaxation for 15 minutes daily. Pair this with a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, think salmon, walnuts, or flax seeds, which support vascular health. And don't forget emotional intimacy. Set aside time each week to talk with your partner about your feelings, dreams, or even your fears. These conversations build trust, which enhances the physical benefits of horny goat weed. We're halfway through, and I hope you're feeling a spark of hope. If this resonates, type 1 in the comments to let me know you're still here, still learning, still ready to reclaim your vitality. Let's move on to the next herb. It's a game changer for microcirculation. Herb 3, Ginkgo biloba, the microcirculation master. Ginkgo biloba is often known as a memory herb, but let me share its true superpower, microcirculation. Microcirculation is the flow of blood through the tiniest vessels in your body capillaries, so small they're invisible to the naked eye. These vessels, found in your brain, heart, and pelvic region, are the unsung heroes of vitality. They deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tissues responsible for sensation, arousal, and emotional connection. As we age, these capillaries become vulnerable to plaque, inflammation, and stiffness, cutting off the signals that make intimacy possible. Ginkgo biloba acts like a natural blood thinner and vessel opener, restoring flow to these delicate pathways and bringing your body back to life. The science backs this up. A 2020 meta-analysis in phytomedicine found that Ginkgo biloba improves microcirculation by reducing blood viscosity and enhancing vessel elasticity, particularly in aging populations. This means better oxygen delivery to tissues, including those involved in arousal and intimacy. Another study in urology from 2019 showed that ginkgo improves erectile function in men with vascular issues, with fewer side effects than medications like sildenafil. For women, a 2022 study in Journal of Women's Health suggested ginkgo enhances pelvic blood flow, improving sexual comfort and responsiveness. My perspective? Ginkgo is like a gardener clearing overgrown paths in your body. It doesn't force growth, it makes it possible. For seniors, that's the difference between surviving and thriving. To use Ginkgo biloba effectively, choose an extract standardized to 24% flavone glycosides and 6% terpene lactones. Take 120 to 240 milligrams daily, split into 2 doses for better absorption. Be patient, it takes 6 to 8 weeks for full effects, as ginkgo works gradually to restore microcirculation. Always consult your doctor, as ginkgo can interact with blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, increasing bleeding risk. And avoid combining ginkgo with high doses of other blood-thinning herbs without medical supervision. To enhance ginkgo's effects, focus on brain-body connection. Activities like Tai Chi or Qigong improve microcirculation by promoting relaxation and blood flow. Eat flavonoid-rich foods like dark chocolate, citrus fruits, and green tea, which complement ginkgo's vascular benefits. And prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours nightly supports vascular repair and amplifies ginkgo's effects. These habits, paired with ginkgo, create a powerful synergy for vitality. We're almost to the final herb, but I hope you're feeling empowered. This journey is about reclaiming your life, one step at a time. The next herb isn't just about blood flow, it's about reawakening who you are. Let's dive in. Herb 4, Tribulus terrestris, the Vitality Rejuvenator. Tribulus terrestris is the unsung hero of vitality, and for seniors, it's about so much more than energy or performance, it's about identity. When vitality fades after 60, it can feel like you're losing part of yourself. I've had countless patients, men and women, sit in my office, their voices low, saying, "Doctor, I don't feel like me anymore." That's where Tribulus comes in. This humble herb acts as a natural hormonal activator, signaling your pituitary gland to produce luteinizing hormone. This hormone tells your body to boost testosterone naturally in men and support hormonal balance in women. The result? Better blood flow, sharper muscle tone, brighter mood, and intimacy that feels alive again. Let's look at the evidence. A 2022 study in phytotherapy research found that Tribulus increases testosterone by 15 to 20% in older men with low levels, improving libido, erectile function, and overall energy. For women, a 2023 study in Climacteric showed Tribulus enhances sexual satisfaction by supporting pelvic blood flow and balancing hormones like estrogen and DHEA. Another study from 2021 in Journal of Ethnopharmacology highlighted Tribulus's role in improving vascular tone, which enhances oxygen delivery to pelvic tissues. My take? Tribulus is a bridge between your physical and emotional self. It reminds you that you're still here, still capable, still alive. In a society that often dismisses seniors, choosing vitality is a radical act of self-love. To use Tribulus effectively, choose an extract standardized to 45% saponins for maximum potency. Take 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily with food to improve absorption. It takes 6 to 8 weeks for noticeable effects, so consistency is key. Consult your doctor, especially if you have prostate issues, breast cancer history, or are on hormone therapy, as Tribulus can influence hormonal pathways. And stick to reputable brands. Low-quality supplements may contain contaminants or lack active compounds. To amplify Tribulus's benefits, focus on strength and stamina. Resistance training, like bodyweight exercises or light weights, 2 to 3 times a week, supports testosterone production and vascular health. Eat zinc-rich foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and lean meats, which enhance Tribulus's hormonal effects. And prioritize emotional health. Journaling or therapy can help process feelings of loss or change, making Tribulus's physical benefits more meaningful. Bringing it all together, a holistic approach to vitality. We've explored 4 remarkable herbs: ginseng, horny goat weed, Ginkgo biloba, and Tribulus terrestris, each a powerful ally in your journey to vitality. Ginseng ignites circulation, horny goat weed restores sensitivity, Ginkgo biloba clears the smallest pathways, and Tribulus reawakens your hormonal spark. Together, they address the root causes of fading intimacy and energy, poor blood flow, hormonal shifts, and emotional disconnection. But here's the deeper truth: health isn't just about the body. It's about connection to your partner, your purpose, your legacy. These herbs are tools, but the real transformation happens when you combine them with lifestyle changes, open communication, and a commitment to yourself. In my 35 years as a physician, I've learned that seniors are often underserved by modern medicine. We're quick to prescribe pills but slow to listen to the heart of the issue. People want to feel alive, not just functional. These herbs, backed by centuries of traditional use and modern research, offer a gentler, more holistic path. They don't override your body, they empower it. But they're only part of the equation. Nutrition, exercise, stress management, and emotional intimacy are just as vital. In my practice, I've seen couples transform their relationships by combining these herbs with simple changes like daily walks, shared meals, or honest conversations about their needs. That's where the real magic happens, not in a pill, but in the choices you make every day. Comprehensive lifestyle recommendations. 1. Nutrition. Adopt a Mediterranean diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil and avocados. Foods like beets, spinach, and pomegranates boost nitric oxide naturally, enhancing the effects of these herbs. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar, which inflame blood vessels. 2. Exercise. Aim for 30 to 45 minutes of moderate activity daily: walking, swimming, yoga, or dancing. Exercise improves circulation, reduces stress, and amplifies the herb's benefits. If mobility is limited, try chair exercises or stretching to stay active. 3. Stress management. Chronic stress constricts blood vessels and kills desire. Practice deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or mindfulness meditation for 10 to 15 minutes daily. Apps like Calm or Headspace can guide you. 4. Sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly. Sleep supports vascular repair, hormonal balance, and emotional resilience, making the herbs more effective. 5. Emotional intimacy. Set aside time each week to connect with your partner. Share your feelings, dreams, or even your fears. If intimacy feels challenging, consider couples counseling to rebuild trust and closeness. 6. Community. Stay socially active. Join a senior center, book club, or volunteer group. Social connection reduces stress and enhances the emotional benefits of these herbs. Call to action and meaningful lessons. My dear friends, we've covered a lot today: 4 powerful herbs, the science of circulation, and the lifestyle changes that bring it all together. But this is just the beginning. Your health, your vitality, your relationships, they're worth fighting for. If this video has stirred something in you, don't let this moment fade. Here's your action plan. 1. Talk to your doctor about safely incorporating these herbs into your routine. Bring this video's notes and ask about interactions or contraindications. 2. Start small. Choose one herb, like ginseng or ginkgo, and commit to it for 6 to 8 weeks. Keep a journal to track changes in energy, mood, or intimacy. 3. Engage with your partner. Share your goals, your hopes, your vision for this chapter of life. Intimacy starts with emotional connection. 4. Join our community. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, and type "I'm not done" in the comments. Let's walk this journey together, supporting each other every step of the way. 5. Share this video. Pass it on to a friend, a spouse, or a loved one who needs to hear this message. Together, we can redefine what aging means. As we close, I want to leave you with a lesson, a truth I've learned from 35 years of caring for patients like you. Your golden years are not about fading, they're about flourishing. You are not defined by your age, your challenges, or the quiet doubts that creep in. You are defined by your courage to keep growing, keep loving, keep living. These herbs are tools, but the real power lies in you. Your body is still speaking, still capable, still alive. Listen to it. Honor it. And never, ever believe you're done. You're not just getting older, you're getting bolder. This is your time to shine.